Come and watch me use AI to create and schedule 100 aesthetic Pinterest pins for my brand new digital product. So I recently made a brand new ebook called How to Sell Digital Products on Pinterest. It's actually free and you can grab it via the link in my bio. But I wanted to show you exactly how I make a load of pins in bulk in one go that are actually really aesthetic and beautiful and get leads over to the ebook. So the first AI tool that I was using was ChatGPT, obviously. I actually went and uploaded the PDF ebook to ChatGPT, and then I put in a prompt that was something like, hey, here's my new ebook. Please can you review it and then create 20 empowering positive statements in the digital marketing niche? Something like that. I don't know, maybe pause the video and zoom in on what the actual prompt says. I'm never happy with the very first responses that ChatGPT gives me, so there's normally a bit of going back and forth to tweak it until I get the statements just right. Next, I head over to Canva, where I'm going to go and build out the template for the Pinterest pins. For this one, I actually went and chose to do it with an Instagram story and just got a really blank one. I then went and got my usual font that I like, got a heading, whacked it in the middle, and then I went and grabbed the prompts and copied them. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, so pay attention to this next part. We're going to use the bulk edit tool. You're going to click that tool and then you're going to click the enter data manually button, and you're literally going to clear the table first of all, and then you're going to paste in the empowering quotes and prompts that you just put into ChatGPT, which is what I did. Next, go over to the heading and right click and then click connect data. And then you need to go back over to the bulk data bit and click continue. And then you're going to click generate designs. It's actually then going to pop up with a message asking you to open the other designs in another tab. So go ahead and do that. And as you can see, what it does is it's taken those empowering statements and it's popped them into the original template. Now, what I did next was I just flipped it around so that the background was black and the font was white, and I just tidied up the sizing because the text was a little bit too big. Now, this is where it gets really fun. So obviously Canva has loads of stock photos, which are great, and you can do a load of searches, but I don't know about you, I'm tired of seeing the same images all over Pinterest. Like this one, for example, I've used it so many times. I want new images, I want fresh images, and I want something that is different that isn't all over Pinterest. And that's where this tool comes in, which is called ideogram.ai. You can use this tool to generate your own fresh AI images that no one else will have. So how do you get the best images? Well, we're actually going to go back to ChatGPT, and I'm actually uploading some images that I like that it's already created for me. And I'm also putting in a little prompt that again is something like, can you help me create 10 AI image prompts for an AI image generator? I obviously described what I want these images to look like, the aesthetic that I want them to have. And then I can go and take those prompts, put them into ideogram, as well as potentially even change the color scheme, let it know what sizing I want. And when I click generate, it will literally generate me my own images that I can then use on my Pinterest pins. And this bit I find so much fun. I could do this for hours because I get to be really creative, but I'm not a very artistic person. So this is my version of creating art. Don't hate me. But I really do find it so much fun to go through the AI generator and create images. Now, I wouldn't recommend this if you're selling things like physical products. I'm selling digital products, so I'm not making an image of a fake product. These are purely just for beautiful aesthetics for the Pinterest pins. So once I've gone and made a load of images, I then go and upload them to Canva, and then I just go and drag them in to the image. And I like to have, with my vibe at the moment, is like a dark background with the white font. And that's what you can see me doing here. I'm dragging in the images that I've just created and then literally making the image a little bit transparent so that the black background kind of shines through. So once I'd made 10 of these Pinterest pins, I needed to then go and upload them and schedule them and turn them into 100. Before I do that, I make sure that I update my content library. This hosts all of my titles, descriptions of my pins, my URLs, and my keywords. And if you want the template for this, you can grab it in my private membership. In that membership, you can also watch hours and hours of me doing this sort of content much slower so that you can follow along at a more regular pace. So once that content library is updated, I'm then going to go over to Tailwind, which is the next AI tool. It's actually an automation tool. It's a scheduler, and I'm going to turn those 10 pins into 100 pins. How I do this is I upload all of the pins. I'm then going to copy all of the information from my content library into the bulk edit section of this. These are all going to have the same title, the same description, the same alt text, the same keywords. So I use the bulk edit to copy over that information. But when I come to add the boards, Each of these pins will go on 10 boards each, turning these 10 pins into 100 pins. As you can see, I already have a lot of pins in my schedule. So what I just did there was hit the shuffle button. That means that those 100 pins are now getting shuffled into the other, I think there was like 300 or 400 other pins there. This is so that we don't have the same links going out on the same day, and so that you have a lovely, nice, organic schedule with lots of different Pinterest pins.